The Art of Ignoring Distractions and Training Your Mind for Success by Draven Sage. Imagine standing at the edge of a battlefield, not one of swords and shields, but of focus and distraction. A war between your dreams and the voices trying to pull you away from them. Some of these voices belong to people who drain your energy, mock your ambitions, and whisper words of doubt into your mind. But today, we are going to reprogram your brain to not just resist distractions, but to become immune to them. Welcome to a new way of thinking, where distractions no longer control you. Let's begin. The science of distraction and focus. Your brain is wired for distraction. Science tells us that our brains have a negativity bias, a survival mechanism from our ancestors. Thousands of years ago, those who paid attention to threats, like predators or dangerous people, survived longer. But in today's world, our distractions aren't tigers. They are unproductive people, endless social media, and meaningless conversations that steal our time and energy. A study by Dr. Gloria Mark at UC Irvine found that every time we get distracted, it takes 23 minutes and 15 seconds to regain deep focus. This means every negative conversation, every toxic comment, and every moment of gossip is costing you hours of your precious time. But here's the good news. The brain is like a muscle. With neuroplasticity, we can train it to filter out noise and focus on our mission. Psychology. Reprogramming your mind to ignore toxicity. Selective attention. How your mind can filter out the useless. In psychology, there's a phenomenon called the cocktail party effect. The ability to tune out all other noises in a crowded room and focus on one conversation. You can train your mind to do the same with negativity. Here's how. Identify the source. Who or what is constantly pulling you away from your goals? Is it a negative friend? A toxic family member? A distracting environment? Neutralize emotionally. Do not react. The moment you react, you give them power over your focus. Create a mental filter. Imagine their words as background noise, just like an airplane's engine when you're in a deep sleep. It's there, but it doesn't exist to you. Use dopamine to your advantage. Dopamine is the reward chemical in your brain. Train yourself to get dopamine from progress, not from distractions. Instead of feeling good after scrolling for an hour, train yourself to feel good after completing a task. Remember, what you do repeatedly becomes a habit. The more you ignore distractions, the easier it becomes. Philosophy, Stoicism, and the Art of Indifference. Emotional detachment is power. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The Stoic philosophers trained themselves to become indifferent to things that did not serve their higher purpose. They believed in two things: control what you can, ignore what you can't. You cannot control what people say or do, but you can control how much attention you give them. Practice negative visualization. Imagine the worst that could happen if you ignore toxic people. What's the result? Nothing. They move on. They find someone else to drain. But you? You rise. Every time someone tries to distract you, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? If the answer is no, let it go. History. How great minds escaped distractions. The greatest minds were masters of focus. Nikola Tesla lived in isolation for years, cutting off distractions, inventing technologies that changed the world. Albert Einstein said, "I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in maturity." Leonardo da Vinci had a habit of working in deep focus, locking himself in rooms to produce masterpieces. What do all these people have in common? They removed distractions ruthlessly. They treated their focus as sacred. Now ask yourself, do you respect your focus enough to protect it? Training your mind to focus like a laser. The 3-step formula for mental immunity. The rule of subtraction. If it's not helping you grow, subtract it from your life. Unfollow, mute, walk away, block. The monk mode principle. Schedule deep work hours every day where no one can reach you. Treat it as a ritual. The energy audit. Write down everything that drains your energy and systematically remove it. Focus is not something you find, it's something you build. Your mind, your future. Soft but inspiring background music starts building up. Let me leave you with this thought. If you don't control your focus, someone else will. You have a mission in life. You have dreams that deserve to be protected, but you will never reach them if you allow unproductive, toxic people to pull you down. Starting today, you are in control. You are the architect of your mind. You are the guardian of your time, and you are the master of your destiny. Now go. Build your future, and never let distractions steal your greatness. Listen, if you're here right now, it means you're serious about changing your life. You're not like the average person who wastes time on distractions. You want more focus, more success, and a mindset that pushes you towards greatness. But here's the truth. Success is not built in a day. It's built through consistent learning, growth, and surrounding yourself with the right mindset. So, if you're ready to join a community of people who think differently, who reject mediocrity and chase success relentlessly, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications, because every video I drop is designed to rewire your brain for success, boost your motivation, and keep you focused on your goals. Subscribe now, stay focused, and let's build your best life, one step at a time. I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.